All right, guys, I'm going to show you how to download iOS public beta, the iOS 12. You know, I know some of you will likely just say, "I'm going to download it. I can't wait I can't wait until September to see some of these new features." And you can see what some of those new features are in the story right up on this website as well. But if you want to download public beta, okay. I can't recommend it, but I can't stop you either. So I'm going to just show you how to download iOS public beta. All right, the first thing you will need to do is you need to go to this website on your phone or on your iPad, beta.apple.com. If you haven't registered, you will have to register to receive these updates, the beta program. And the reason is Apple really wants to make sure you understand that there is things can go wrong. All right, so you need to, and the whole beta program is for people to try these out, find out what can go wrong, and turn it over to Apple, and then Apple can fix it. So that's one thing you will have to do. Once you get approved, you'll be able to download public beta. But before you do anything, you need to do this. If you haven't backed up your phone for some time, this is not easy to do when you're doing it one-handed, but we're going to plug in. There we go. We're going to plug in the phone to the computer. I like to back things up to my computer rather than the cloud. I do both, but for something like this, I really like to have a good backup on my computer as well as the cloud. So what you'll do here, and it's updating now because I've got it set up where it's going to immediately back up whenever it's plugged in. But you'll see that I did it earlier today at 1 o'clock, but I also did it yesterday. Now, if something goes wrong after you install iOS 12 public beta. If something goes wrong, I won't be able to show you since this is syncing, but you would go in here and you would restore the phone. You would go there to restore backup and then go to the last backup that you have. Now that's going to erase everything on your phone. That's why it's important to have a backup. Because once you erase everything from your phone, if you don't have a backup, you're not going to get back those photos, the apps, all the document, anything that you have on your phone, it's gone unless you back it up. So that's one thing you need to do. And also, I want to tell you, it's a good idea to go to the Apple public beta here on the apple.com website. If you do, you're going to, let me just show you what we've got. There we go. So I will have to sign in. I've been part of the beta software group for several years now. But once you are able to sign in, you'll get all of this information where you can send Apple some feedback if something is going wrong on your phone. Now, the good thing about iOS 12 is that it works well with older phones, like the iPhone 5S. If you've got if you're still using a 5S, you've probably noticed in the last year or so that things have kind of slowed down. It's not running as fast as it used to. Well, with iOS 12 public beta, things are more speedy, and so that's going to speed up the operating of an Apple 5 or an iPhone 5S. So you will notice that. But as far as some of the things that I really like, I covered most of those in the story. In settings, you'll find this Do Not Disturb. They've made some improvements to Do Not Disturb. They've made some improvements to the camera with some of the ways you can communicate with other people with through your photos, save the photos, and how it works well. It works a little better with Mac OS. And also, and I haven't updated my Apple Watch yet, but the new iOS Watch OS rather is out as well, public beta. So that's something I'll be checking into. But there you go. If you want to do this, if you really want to do this, then I said you really have to back things up. And you may want to, if you're not in a hurry, just wait. Just wait a little while. Apple's going to release the official version of iOS 12 this fall, but between now and then, as some of the bugs and the problems are discovered by beta testers, Apple will go in and they will release updates to fix those. So if you're uncomfortable doing it now, wait a month, wait several weeks until Apple starts releasing new public betas updates, and then you'll be able to download those and install those, and maybe a little more stable. So that's one thing that you might want to do, but first you'll have to register if you want to do that. Hope this helps, guys. Thanks for watching.